This is my audience: Matthew Ezell, Earl Carter, George Goff. Don't rent, own. My name's Heather Ezell, and I'm going to explain to you why buying a home is better than renting a home. Don't throw money down the drain. If you're like me, then you like getting the best bang for your buck. In an article titled, "Surprise, Paying a Mortgage is Cheaper Than Renting in 42 States, but it turns out it's actually cheaper to pay a monthly mortgage than to rent in 42 states, and Florida is one of them." I have rented many homes over the years, and now I have purchased my own home, so I know the ins and outs of renting and purchasing a home. I'm going to discuss with you why everyone needs a home, what it takes to obtain a home, and what the benefits of actually owning a home are. People have to make a decision every day, whether to rent or buy a home. These are some pros and cons of buying a home. Some of the pros to buying a home: may build equity and credit. You have no landlord to answer to. More stability, especially if you have kids and they need to go to school. Possible tax benefits. Can improve or upgrade home to your taste. And property tax bills. Some of the disadvantages to buying a home are they require substantial money and you have to do a lot of paperwork up front. You could lose money and the value declines. Extra expenses beyond mortgage payments. Rising home prices and low inventory in many markets. And you are responsible for any repairs or remodeling. Here are some pros and cons to renting a home. Some of the pros to renting a home: fewer upfront costs and paperwork, freedom to be more mobile, you're not responsible for any maintenance or repair, no need to worry about the fallen home values, it can help you build your credit if the landlord reports it, and no property tax bills. Some of the disadvantages to renting a home: landlord can raise the rent or sell the property. Choices may be limited depending on vacancies. You might have to move multiple times. You don't build equity, and no tax benefits. Everybody needs a safe place to lay their head. When you are renting a home, you have the possibility of being evicted. When you're buying a home, it is long-term, so you get to stay longer. First thing you need to do when you are wanting to own a home is you need to make sure you have good credit. Credit is the first thing any lender is going to look at. In a book titled Nolan's Encyclopedia of Everyday Law states that your credit history plays a vital role in determining the type and amount of loan lenders offer you. Next, we need, here's some pictures of some credit scores that they might look at. Next, you need to go to the bank. Make sure to have money down when you're going to the bank because they're going to want some type of down payment. In an article I found online titled "Renting versus Buying a House, How to Make a Decision, Pros and Cons," states that you can expect to shell out no less than 5.5% of your home's value, and before moving in, you could spend well over 20% of the purchasing price. Now, here's some pictures of people going to the bank, talking to lenders, and there's a picture of a bank. Now it's time to look for a home. This is the fun part. This is the part everybody looks forward to. Now you get to decide where you want to live. what type of neighborhood do you want to be in? Do you want to be in a neighborhood with elderly people, or do you want to be in a neighborhood with children? Do you want a house? Would you like to get a mobile home? Do you want a lot of land or a little bit? This is the part when you get to decide that. Now you see the benefits of owning a home. One benefit is most likely it's going to go up in value. In a book titled Real Estate Law for the Homeowner and Broker, states that the value of your real estate property is likely to increase over the years. And last, you get to live the American dream. Now, you heard me go over that everybody needs a home, what it takes to obtain a home, and the benefits of actually owning a home are. I hope each and every one of you have learned something from my presentation. I encourage you to call and make an appointment with a creditor. You must think about the big picture here. Most people either pay rent or buy a home. So don't just rent a bed, own a home. And here's a picture of Home Sweet Home. Thank you and good night.